Action. Hell yeah, sur la web rock station Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio, en direct avec nous ce soir, Mr. Johnny Gioeli, qui est en direct avec nous. Hi Johnny, nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm really happy. It's a very amazing day for talking to you tonight. Oh yeah, man.
Awesome. Thank you, bro. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. Welcome tonight on 213 Rock, web rock station, Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio. As you know, we are located in Paris, France, Johnny.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's on air and everything is fine. Okay. Yeah. Johnny, the new album starts with a very strong and the first single, Fuel the Fire. Your voice and the intro riff are very hard rock bluesy, kill straight away.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, I'm super excited for the album, which comes out around July 9th worldwide, Heart, Mind, and Soul. The first track, bro, we wanted to just return back with a straightforward, kick you in your teeth and lower parts of the body kind of track. We're not reinventing any new music. It's Fuel to the Fire, just straightforward. One of those songs where if you're going to push my buttons or get my skin, I'm going to add fuel to the fire. I'm going to go high. So people who go low, I go high. So it's that kind of track, and the album's just it's an exciting album for Hardline. It's getting rave reviews. I'm really just over the top happy with it. I'm actually super in love with this album. Absolutely love it.
Ouais, il le dit en direct ce soir. Donc Johnny Gioeli, le chanteur de Hardline, qui est en direct avec nous ce soir, il est très excité à l'idée de ce nouvel album. Il est très confiant. Je rappelle, l'album il sortira donc le 9 juillet prochain. Et effectivement, quand les autres vont doucement, lui, il va vite. Les reviews, les chroniques de presse, les médias, tout ça ont adoré ce disque. Il est très confiant. Effectivement, il a fait un gros job. L'album, lui, il démarre avec le titre Fuel the Fire, qu'on écoutera juste en sortie d'interview. Fantastique titre. C'est un bon titre de bien hard rock bluesy qui tue direct, quoi. And then this song, the chorus is very catchy. Oh yeah,
for sure, man.
Yeah, and sometimes it reminds me of the vibe of the first album, Double Eclipse. So it's just it's in the vibe. Yeah.
People are saying that, and when we write these albums, we don't ever try to compare it to another album. We just write, what we feel at that moment. So, Heart, Mind, and Soul was written during this whole COVID nightmare.
Okay.
And so we had a lot of time to reflect on the situation, and so there's a lot of good message, good uplifting, positive, lyrical, responsibility, I call it. There's artists that write songs the way they want to, and that's part of being an artist, of course, and it's always my intent to write to make people feel great, man. That's my thing. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a really super happy guy. I wake up happy every single day of my life, and I wake up grateful. So I'm happy to share some of that positivity with the world. And Heart, Mind, and Soul's got it all in it, man. I'm excited about the release.
Ouais, effectivement, qu'il est excité à l'idée, notamment. Il a pas envie carrément qu'on compare avec Double Eclipse. Effectivement, c'est pas le truc. Ils ont eu tout le temps, donc déjà pour travailler avec cette histoire de Covid-19, de pandémique, etc., de lockdown. Ils ont tout le temps pour y préparer, pour y réfléchir. Non, c'est très actuel. C'est vraiment un son actuel. Comme il le dit, les paroles sont assez positives. Il est très heureux et il est aussi content que les gens ont aimé déjà ce premier single. Ça, c'est un premier signe en tout cas. Et ouais, franchement, c'est vraiment bien, quoi. And you know what, Johnny? I can imagine this track opening your next tour. Your fans are going crazy.
Yeah, man, we can't wait. And we're going to kick off the tour this August. That's providing that all governments allow this. So far, we're good. We'll be in Norway, Switzerland. I'm going to be in Bulgaria and in Russia, all over the world. And we're going to keep going straight through to 2023, bro. We're booked.
Wow.
So Hardline is ready to work.
Ouais, effectivement, il y a des dates qui commencent à se préparer, Norvège, Russie, Bulgarie, etc. Il y a des choses qui se passent en tout cas pour eux, et ça c'est vraiment bien, quoi. En attendant qu'ils arrivent en France, mais ça on aura la question un petit peu avant la fin de l'interview, quoi. And on your social networks, the track has received a good reception, Johnny.
Oh yes, very, very, very good. And the next single, and the latest single, I should say, is Surrender, which the hook is not to surrender, it's never surrender, and so that also getting reviews, and yeah, it's to date one of the most popular hardline records besides Double Eclipse. Far, we're over the moon excited.
Ouais, effectivement, hein, il y a déjà le second single, notamment qui est en deuxième position. Pareil, il a aussi des bons échos, quoi. And on the single track Surrender, as you said, you sing with a lot of emotion.
Yeah, well, that song's really special. What happened, bro, during COVID times is I got to really sit and understand what's happening in this crazy world that we live in, yet a beautiful world that we live in. And there was a fan who was going to kill herself and listened to one of my songs and said, I'm not gonna take my life. When that happened, I learned a lot about music and myself and the responsibility that I have. And I said, wow, there are so many people that I don't know that really need me.
Oh.
And I didn't realize that, man, after all these years. So Surrender, which again, the title is Surrender, but the hook is Never Surrender, is about that situation, all the stresses we feel in life, financial, emotional, work, relationship. Doesn't matter if you're a rock star or what career you have, we all have the same stress. And so Surrender shows that whole play and that whole basically movie of our life.
Ouais, effectivement, c'est un film de la vie, hein, Surrender. Le titre est très positif pour ceux des gens qui ont quelques problèmes, notamment concernant cette histoire de pandémie, etc. C'est un titre qui est vraiment très positif et il pensait pas que ça allait aider les gens. Il a reçu pas mal de messages là-dessus et notamment, donc c'est quand même le deuxième single de l'album et puis il savait pas ça allait aider beaucoup de gens et finalement ça l'a fait, quoi. Et en même temps, il chante avec beaucoup d'émotion et ça c'était très important, quoi. And I think the track If I Could, I Would is very progressive in itself. The track is different from the other tracks of the album.
Yeah, the album has a lot of different flavor to it.
Yes.
If I Would, I Could is, definitely has a little bit more of that AOR melodic pop kind of thing going on, but similar to a song like the song called Everything that came from Double Eclipse. So it doesn't stray too far away, but If I Could, I Would. Another one of my favorites, bro. I mean, it just, the main line and the main lyric is, if I could, I would protect you from the world that's in your way. And that's really who I am, man. I'll do just about anything for anyone if I could.
Ouais, effectivement. Alors le titre, il est très positif. Encore une fois, j'avais quand même tenté le coup du côté progressif, hein, dans son esprit. Lui, il pense que c'est beaucoup Harrag mélodique notamment, et c'est le titre qui est vraiment, qui vous protège par rapport à le chemin que vous allez prendre, quoi. Très positif encore une fois, et il l'a dit dès le départ. Cet album, il le sent bien, il est vraiment bien. Ça l'a mis dans des bonnes conditions et il envoie des bonnes vibes, quoi, à ses fans, et ça c'est très important, quoi. And the intensity rise gradually on the track list of the album with the track Like That. This track is very intense.
Oh yeah,
it's very intense.
Like that.
Yes, it's very intense. Like That is very intense track.
Yeah, another interesting song that I'd love to talk about is a song called We Belong.
Mm-hmm.
And people think that it's about relationship between people, but it's not at all. It's about the relationship between man and song. And this is about all of us having the memories of songs yesterday and today that stay with us, that we have great memory recall, that make us feel great. That bond with that song, that relationship with that song is forever. It can't be broken like other relationships. And We Belong was inspired by my son, 17-year-old son, Brandon, who was learning how to play guitar. And he actually wrote that little intro. And as he was learning how to play guitar, and I said, "Oh my God, that's a killer riff!" And I built the song along with Mario and Ale from there, and it turned into We Belong.
Ok, alors au départ effectivement l'album lui graduellement comme ça, hein, il monte en pression, hein, jusqu'au titre Like That, et puis il y a un autre titre comme ça qui est We Belong avec l'intro donc écrite par son fils. Il commence à jouer de la guitare et tout, il a entendu ça, il a dit waouh génial et tout, je veux absolument ça sur l'album et tout, et donc ça commence, voilà, il y a des bonnes vibrations, hein, je vous dis, cet album il y a des bonnes surprises, on voit là une, quoi, donc avec à la guitare son fils, c'est juste sur ce titre le We Belong, et incroyable, quoi, c'est incroyable, quoi. En direct avec nous ce soir recevoir Mr. Johnny Gioeli qui est en direct avec nous, le chanteur de Hardline. Le nouvel album Heart, Mind and Soul sortira le 9 juillet prochain. Voici le track listing. L'album lui démarrera avec le Fuel the Fire. Ensuite en 2 Surrender. En 3 If I Could I Would. En 4 Like That. En 5 Heavenly. En 6 Waiting for Your Fall. En 7 The Curse. En 8 Heartless. En 9 Searching for Grace. En 10 80s Moment. Et en 11 We Belong. Ouais. Donc ensuite continuons en interview. And Johnny, your collaboration with Alessandro Del Vecchio on this new album is totally winning. The sound is very good.
Yeah, Ale really stepped it up on this album. We, he just like songs get better and better. Ale also gets better and better in production and sound and producing and mastering. He's a very talented guy, and I'm so proud of the work that we do together.
Ouais, effectivement, la vibe, elle est bien passée, hein. Il est très satisfait du travail d'Alessandro Del Vecchio. Il y a une super vibe entre eux, en tout cas. C'est une équipe gagnante. L'album, il a un son de malade, quoi. And the new album released on the July 9. Alright. After the long months of work, it will be very nice surprise for your fans who follow you since so many years.
Absolutely, man. We're vastly approaching 30 years, but I feel like I'm 17 years old again. With excitement. So yeah, I think it's going to be a very welcomed album, and then taking this album live on the road I just can't wait, bro. I cannot wait. I'm going to kiss the first stage that I'm on, and I may do other things to it as well.
Ok. Le 9 juillet prochain, ce sera un grand moment en tout cas pour lui. Après 30 ans de carrière, effectivement, il est encore là, il a la patate, il a la joie. Le nouvel album sortira en tout cas. Je rappelle donc le 9 juillet prochain sortira Heart, Mind and Soul, et ça sera un grand moment pour lui parce que là, ils ont tout mis, hein. Avec Alessandro Del Vecchio, ils ont fait une bonne prod, il y a des super bons titres, et ouais, etc. quoi. And Johnny, this morning I received a message from Svetlana Blitznakova of the band Salvia, who says hello to you. Can you tell us more about? Yeah, can you tell us more about your collaboration with her on the track JD released 1 month ago?
Oh, sure, absolutely. Yeah, so this is a great story. I met Sevi when we did a festival together, but I didn't know who she was, and I was preparing she was actually the support. Sevi band was support for my solo show in Bulgaria. Mm-hmm. And I hear her voice, and this doesn't happen often. From my dressing room, I heard her voice and went, what is that amazing voice? And I literally had to leave my dressing room, and I went side stage, and my mouth was just wide open, just watching them play. Not only is she an amazing singer and performer, the entire band are so talented and so fantastic. It was like watching this massive explosion happen on stage. So I said hello to them, and then I made contact later, and then Sevi and I and Rally, her husband, became great friends, and we started working together and during COVID, doing projects together, and she sent me her song called Jaded, and I just took it into the studio and started singing on it. And I said, I hear it this way, and let's do some duets together. I love your voice. She loves my voice. And we're like family now.
Ok, effectivement. Donc c'était lors d'un festival. Sevi était en première partie donc de Johnny, et puis il était donc ensuite Johnny était dans son dressing room, il était donc en backstage et tout, et puis il entend la voix, il entend chanter, il dit waouh, qu'est-ce que c'est que cette voix, qui chante de cette fabuleuse voix. Donc il est parti voir sur le côté de la scène, et c'est là qu'il rencontre donc la chanteuse Svetlana Blitznakova, et puis donc avec une magnifique voix et tout, et donc après ils sont restés en contact. Elle lui a envoyé un titre qui s'appelle Jaded. Elle lui a demandé une collaboration, un duo, et il a fait le travail effectivement. Et le titre donc est sorti le 21 mai dernier, et on l'aura ce soir en playlist parce que là c'est vraiment un très très beau titre, et en tout cas c'est une excellente surprise. C'était lors d'un festival en Bulgarie. And Johnny, on August 24th you will be on stage in Bulgaria with Mr. Jeff Kotsotto and Ronnie Romeo for a Voice of Rock night. It will be unforgettable.
Yes, man, what a night we've planned for the of Montana, and anyone who wants to join the show, it's free. People to come enjoy a beautiful night of rock roll. I'm going to be playing songs from Hardline, from Axel Rupel, from other artists, and we are going to have amazing night of heavy rock and roll for the people with my buddies Ronnie and Jeff. I've known these guys for a long time, more Jeff than Ronnie, but I'm so excited, and I love performing in Bulgaria. Amazing fans always, and always a great crowd to perform to. Lots of excitement always. So I cannot wait to get there.
Effectivement qu'il en peut plus d'attendre ça le 24 prochain, autre date très importante en Bulgarie puisque Johnny sera sur scène avec Jeff Kotzotto et Ronnie Romero pour une nuit de Voice of Rock Night. Ça va être inoubliable, notamment ils vont jouer des titres donc de Hardline, ils vont jouer des titres d'Axel Rudipel et j'imagine que Jeff Kotzotto va jouer des titres de Malmsteen, etc. Ça va être fantastique, ça va être très très bien. En tout cas, ça sera une très très grosse soirée en Bulgarie, je rappelle, le 24 octobre prochain. And Johnny, just before the end, I hope that for next European tour with the Hardline, we will play in Paris.
So we hope to. Right now we have nothing scheduled, so I welcome all invitations. Mm-hmm. It's been a while, even with Axel Rudipel, since we've been to France, and so I would welcome it, man, with open arms. But as of right now, we don't have any shows scheduled.
Effectivement, c'était pas encore booké pour le moment, mais en tout cas, on croise les doigts, quoi. And Johnny, I still remember the fantastic show in Paris with Axel Rudipel at the Locomotive. And it was in 2006. The show was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I remember because Axel was sick at that night, and he said, "So guys, I apologize, but I can't play more technical tonight because I'm totally sick. But I can play the show for you." And you did the show. Boom, in our face.
Well, so Axel's sick most nights.
Yeah,
no, I'm kidding. But I remember the show, and always a great crowd, in France, and I miss it, and I miss Paris. It's, one of the most incredible cities in the world, and I remember the show, bro, and I remember he was sick, but just like anything, show must go on, as Queen says so perfectly, and we do just that. I remember playing shows with a bucket on the side stage,
yes,
and having to get sick on the side stage and then run back and continue singing. Whatever it takes, man, we got to finish the show. So, I remember that one. I look forward to returning.
Ok, c'était en 2006, le show d'Axel Rudipel à la Loco à Paris. Axel Rudipel, il démarre le show, il était totalement malade, le pauvre, et puis il nous dit comme ça, les gars, je suis désolé, je peux pas faire trop de solos, je fais le minimum ce soir, je suis vraiment malade, j'ai pas voulu annuler, j'ai voulu vraiment assurer, et puis Johnny Gioeli est arrivé donc sur scène, et là, il a tout déchiré, il est monté sur scène, ça a été énorme, ça a été grandiose, quoi. Il y a du grand Johnny Gioeli ce soir-là, et j'ai encore en mémoire ce show, incroyable. Johnny Gioeli est en direct avec nous ce soir en Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio 213 Rock. Je rappelle que l'album Heart, Mind and Soul sortira le 9 juillet prochain. Johnny, do you have a message for the audience tonight, please?
I do. I want to tell all the listeners, first of all, I say this at every interview, and I must, that I am the most grateful man on this planet because I am allowed, thanks to you, the listeners, thanks to your support, I am not just a voice. I am a voice that's heard. You allow me to have this incredible career, and I will continue making music to all the fans and all the people I love around the world. And thank you for your support, everyone, and I hope to see you very, very soon. We will make it happen.
Johnny Gioeli, le chanteur de Hardline, était en direct avec nous ce soir on Vinylestimes Classic Rock 213 Rock. Ouais, superbe interview. Johnny, thank you very much for this live interview. I had a great pleasure tonight. Oh yeah, man. Great pleasure.
Thank you, brother. 213 Rock Show. Woo! Love it.
Ok, thank you. Tout de suite, on continue en musique. Hardline, le nouvel album Fuel to the Fire, le single. Tout de suite, rien que pour vous, In Your Face.